Hello everybody again, my name's Stuboy. I'm here with the Stuboy Movie Review Show. Today we're going to be reviewing the Book of Eli, which stars Denzel Washington, who from this review we're going to be referring to as Denzen instead of Denzel. Why? It just is easier to say, Denzel Washington, okay? It also stars Mila Kunis, Gary Oldman, and is directed by the Hughes brothers, who I have never seen do anything else other than this. So, let's get started. Now you may wonder what that noise in the background is. That's just my laundry doing. Don't mind the laundry. So like I said, don't mind the laundry noise. That's just normal. I'm just doing laundry. Like I said, Book of Eli stars Mila Kunis, Denzel Washington, Gary Oldman, among a bunch of other people, and was directed by the Hughes brothers, Albert and Alan Hughes, who have done such films as Menace to Society, Dead Presidents. They did a documentary I can't remember the name of, and a movie called From Hell in 2001, none of which I've seen. Why don't we discuss what I thought about the movie? The Book of Eli is one of those like post-apocalyptic movies, kind of similar to Terminator Salvation or the one with Mel Gibson, Roadhouse, or no, not Roadhouse, Mad Max, or whatever it is. It's kind of similar to that fact in that the world has gone to hell somehow. We don't know, just that there was this blinding flash, and that books of all sorts have been burned and society has pretty much taken a dump on itself. And then we have Denzel Washington, who is a hero, who has the last surviving copy of the Bible in the entire world. And it's his mission, in his mind, to bring it to the west coast of the United States because he thinks something's going to happen there. And as you find out in the movie, something does. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But anyway, the story was pretty good. I mean, I was enthralled in it. I really liked it. I was captivated by the performances, if you want to say that. This is one of those movies that it's like Sherlock Holmes that makes you think. You have to think about how certain things have happened. You have to process, okay, maybe war that this world had, that our Earth had, was caused by this certain thing. And in the movie they say that maybe it was caused by religion itself. Now history is repeated itself in the past, of course, and it's doomed to repeat itself in the future. So there you go. This movie is saying, you know, that without faith, there really is no existence. Without faith, there is nothing. So it's really profound, and that was one of the big things I liked about this movie, is that the story was awesome. So let's jump right ahead to the pros and cons of this movie. So like I was saying before, this movie has Denzel Washington, who is pretty much good in anything he's in. It reminded me of American Gangster, except for I think American Gangster is still better than this film. The acting was one of my favorite things about this movie. The acting was awesome, despite there was not that many characters in this. I mean, you have Denzel, you have Mila Kunis, you have Gary Oldman and a bunch of his roadie guys. Mila Kunis is my future wife, and she is the voice of Meg on Family Guy. The second thing I liked about this movie was the story. Like I said before, it kept me entertained. It got me thinking, it got me thinking about how the world works and how much society would suck without certain things. And another thing I liked is the visuals. I mean, I've seen this before. If you look at Terminator Salvation, it's kind of dark. If you look at Saving Private Ryan, the colors are washed out. And this film is no different. It has the saturation thing where the colors are there, but they're not there, in a sense that they're here. The only thing I could find about this movie that I didn't like was that it was kind of slow in parts, and it kind of dragged a little bit. Now, all movies, no matter what you want, every single movie has slow points. It's just a small thing that I can find wrong with this movie. Another pro I forgot to add earlier is that all these critics who saw this film and say, "Oh, this is unbelievable. How could this happen? Why is he getting shot and the bullet misses him? Oh my God, that wouldn't happen in real life." Well, hello, idiots. It's fiction. God, why are people so critical as far as movies go? I hate that. It's just a movie. Ugh. It's not supposed to be real. If it was real, we'd all be. That's my pros and cons of this movie. And now, let's go to do what I thought of this whole movie overall. My brother and I have kind of devised this new star system where it's out of 5 stars instead of 4 like Hollywood does. The amount of stars I give the Book of Eli is 4.2 stars out of 5. And that's pretty good. So that's it for another edition of Stuboy Movie Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this as much as you enjoy the Book of Eli. And I'll see you next time.